Hey cooks, on the show today, we're gonna make some mini apple pies in the Magic Chef air fryer. The nice people at New Air sent me their Magic Chef air fryer, and I've always wanted to make cute little mini apple pies in an air fryer. So join me and let's try this baby out and make some mini apple pies. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank New Air and Magic Chef for sending this air fryer. This thing looks fabulous. It's 5.6 quarts, so it's larger than the air fryers that I've used, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can get in this basket. It has a little recipe book, and it comes with a touch screen with a bunch of presets that make it a lot easier to use it. Now, an air fryer is basically a convection oven that will give you that oven fried taste. And they're all the rage right now. I love the air fryer. They're absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna try this Magic Chef out. We're gonna make the cutest apple pies you've ever seen. So let me get this baby out of the box and let's make us some pies. So this thing is pretty groovy looking. It has a digital display. You just hit on and you can go up and down with the time manually. You can hit different presets. So you have French fries, potatoes. You have steak and seafood. You have chicken, you have all kinds of presets, and you can raise and lower your temp. You also have a really big basket on this sucker. You can put all kinds of stuff in here. And the way you do this, you just flip this up here, push this button, and your basket comes out like that, so you can dump. All the grease goes down in this catcher, and then you just hand wash this part. Really, really cool, huh? This thing is big. It's a lot bigger than the one. I use like a 3-quart one, and this thing is giant compared to that. A lot of capacity for a lot of good tasting grub, huh? So let's assemble our pies and we will get to air frying. We're gonna make our pie now. So I made my pie crust yesterday. You can use store-bought or you can make your own. I love making pie crust and I love my own, so I don't usually buy. It's so easy to make it in the food processor. I'll put a link down in the description to the video that I made about how to make pie crust. It was some time ago. So, and I use this pastry flour. I really like this stuff for pie crust. So let me get a little stuff on my hands. So here's our pie crust. I make an all butter pie crust. And we're gonna be making our pies in these little pie dishes. They're glass and they work great in an air fryer. Pretty much anything that's oven safe can go into an air fryer. And these are cute little things. We're just going to be making 2. But you can actually make these and freeze them, take them out in the morning, and then bake them when you get home and have little pies, homemade, fresh baked pies for dinner after work, right? So I just took half of it. And we just want to roll it out. You want it kind of thin because you don't want big, thick pie crust. Looks good. This is a 100% butter pie crust. Mm-hmm. And we're going to take a little pie pan and we're just going to cut it. I'm going to cut it slightly bigger because I want to roll the edges in so we can make our pie. Ooh. And then we're going to take our pie crust. We're going to put it in the pie dish. And what I said is we're just going to roll this under a little bit. And that's just so we can make our edge. And to make your edge, you're just going to take your knuckle and your fingers, and you're just going to press, just like that. And it's going to give us our little ruffly pie edge. It's going to be cute. And there we are. There's our little pie. Yay! Yay. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to go ahead and make the second one. Apple pie up. Okay, so I finished both of these. And what we're going to do is I have some regular canned pie filling, apple pie filling. And what we did is we cut the pieces of apple down because they're going to be way too big for a big, huge slice of apple for these little pies. You didn't see that, did you? So, we're going to go ahead and put our filling in here. They're the cutest little things ever. You want to use a little room because we're gonna make a lattice top. You can make a crumb top, or you can do just a straight regular pie topping. Let me push this down a little bit so I have room to put my lattice on here. Okay. Now let's make our lattice. And to do so, I'm going to take, this is a little hard. This is a lot softer. I don't know why this, that's so hard. I had it in the refrigerator. You always want to refrigerate it. But the problem is when you refrigerate it too much, then it just cracks. So you have to, there's like a fine line between, Does
it need refrigerated partially because this is a butter and butter does good when it bakes and it's cold?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want it super soft because you can't roll it out, and you don't want it super hard because you can't roll it out.
If it's soft, it's like swampy material.
Yeah. And if it's too cold, then it just cracks. I want to sort of make it long here. So we're going to basically cut some strips. And I'm just going to start here. And you don't want them too big because you're not trying to cover the whole pie with one strip. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. Okay, so let's take one of our pies over here. We'll put it here. And oh, they're kind of sticking. So we'll go ahead and make our things here. You just want to put them like this far apart for your little lattices. Whoops! One just broke. I made it a little too thin. It comes out so cute out of the air fryer, let me tell you. They are adorable. Adorable.
We like adorable, don't we?
Yeah. So, we're basically going to, now that we have all these in one direction, to make your lattice, you want to pull back every other one. like that. Whoops! Pull back and pull back. And then you're going to put one going this way. I want to get it over kind of far. And then we're going to put this back. An old boy who wants to fall all over the place. Put that back. Oh, Lord. Put that one back. Now, we're going to pull back the opposite one. 2, 3. We'll take a strip. My strips are sticking. Put it in there. Yay. Then pull these back. My lattice is not going to be perfect looking, but it will be tasty. It actually, even though sometimes you look at it and you're like, wow, it's like a little messy, it bakes up really nice. And now we'll pull back this one. And we'll put another row on here. Woohoo! We'll be finishing the edge. Cut off the excess. Fold it down a little bit just to clean up our edge. Boy howdy, this is going to be one pretty looking mini pie. These ones got a little white on that side. That right there. One great thing about pie crust is you can patch it, right? And nobody will know. Wow, that's gonna be adorable. So let me finish the other one and we'll get them in the air fryer. Okay, so I finished up both of our little pies and I have a little bit of egg wash here. This is just a little egg with a little bit of water in it. And this is just gonna help brown it and give us a little shine to it when it comes out. My lovely assistant made me this egg wash.
Thanks, Skippy, I did. We want to do a shout out to Clean As You Go.
Shout out to Clean As You Go. So let's get the Magic Chef air fryer out and let's air fry these babies. So we're going to preheat we're going to cook this at 350 and you're going to have to cook it about 20 minutes. So I'm going to put it up to 23 minutes to let it heat up. And as soon as we're down to about 20 minutes time, we're going to put the pies in. Now, it really depends on the size of your air fryer. This air fryer is great because 2 pies fit in this basket because it's a larger air fryer. If you have a smaller one, you'll just have to cook them one at a time. But the Magic Chef is great because both of these will fit in there at once. So let's let it heat up and then we'll start making our pies. So we're gonna put our pies in. It's gonna cook around 20 minutes. It will either be, 17 minutes or 25 minutes. We're gonna start checking it at about 15 minutes and watching it. It really is gonna depend on how thick your crust is, how much filling you have in there, how many watts your air fryer. This one has 1700 watts, so it's one of the more powerful ones. So we're gonna start checking it at 15, could take up to 25, right? And when you want to get these out, you'll have to use a spatula. Woo, this is nice and warm. So just be careful putting these in. Woo. And we'll put our basket in. And we'll check them in about 15 minutes. Okay, let's get these babies out of here. Woo, look at those. They're adorable. I cook these about 17 minutes. It really depends on your individual air fryer, how many watts it has, whether you have 2 pies in there, where you preheated it, how thick you did your dough, all that kind of stuff. Just start watching in about 15 minutes. And I mean, it could take up, one time it took me 23 minutes. So it really depends on everything. So just be careful when you're taking these out. I'm using this little like strainer to get them out, because this thing is hot. Look at that. Ooh, mini apple pies in an air fryer. Okay, we're gonna take a taste. So guys, we have a homemade apple pie made in the air fryer. I just want to thank New Air for sending me this Magic Chef air fryer. I think it did a great job. The only thing is the drawer is a little on the clunky side, but other than that, I mean, it's a great cooker and it's got a lot of power. It's 1700 watts. And it actually cooked this in like 17 minutes, where I have cooked this in other air fryers and it took like 23, 25 minutes. So it's a little faster, and I think it did a great job. So thank you for that. So let's take a taste. How about that? Wow. I can tell you that it's nice and flaky. I think it is really great with homemade, wow, homemade crust. Look at that. Wow. It's as good as it looks. I took too big of one piece. Taste the crust. That is a homemade butter crust. It's so much better than store-bought one. This is comfort food. It's fantastic. You can make some of these, throw them in the freezer, then take them out in the morning, bake them off when you get home, and you'll have fresh homemade apple pie straight out of your air fryer. These are really, really good. And this crust is fabulous. I'll put a link down in the description to the crust. It's really good, and it's easy to make in the food processor. So I give homemade apple pie in the air fryer my thumbs up. I give the Magic Chef air fryer thumbs up. If you'd like to take a look, I'll leave a link down in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe below and leave me a comment and a like. Visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. On Facebook, I'm at facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cooking with Amy. Ooh, a little baby pie. Oh, so good. That is so good.